The mirror that knew her name Olivia had always found comfort in old things, old books, old furniture, and especially old hotels. That's how she ended up at the Amberstone Inn, a hotel known for its antique charm and eerie reputation. Located on the outskirts of town, the inn had a reputation for being quaint, yet unsettling. The walls were lined with faded wallpaper, the kind that had seen better days, and the long corridors felt colder than they should have, no matter the season. Olivia checked in late at night after a long drive, and the lobby had that musty smell that many old places seemed to have. She had made reservations for a single night, not expecting anything unusual. The innkeeper, an elderly woman with gray hair tied in a neat bun, handed her the key with a stiff smile. Room 307. Please enjoy your stay, she said in a voice that didn't match her warm smile. Olivia gave a nod and made her way upstairs. Her room was cozy, with a large bed draped in old, dark velvet curtains. The room had a Victorian charm, complete with antique furniture and an ornate mirror above the dresser. At first, it felt like a dream, just what she had hoped for. However, as she unpacked, she noticed something strange. The mirror above the dresser seemed to cast a peculiar reflection. At first, she thought it was the dim lighting, but the more she stared, the more she felt uneasy. The reflection seemed off. She could see herself, of course, but there was something else in the reflection. A figure, a woman, dressed in a long black gown, standing behind her. The woman's features were faint, but her presence was unmistakable. Olivia spun around quickly, but the room was empty. Just the bed, the furniture, and the door. No one else was there. Her heart raced, but she tried to shake it off, telling herself it was the old mirror playing tricks on her dot as the night wore on. Olivia tried to sleep, but the mirror kept drawing her attention. Every time she moved, it felt as though the reflection in the glass followed her. The woman's figure in the mirror remained motionless at first, but Olivia could feel her presence. She tried to focus on other things, but her gaze kept returning to the mirror, and each time, she was sure the figure had moved. It wasn't just in her imagination. The woman was watching her silently. Olivia tried to ignore the growing feeling of dread gnawing at her, but it was hard to escape the feeling that the reflection in the mirror was more than just glass the next morning. After a sleepless night in the hallway, unable to bring herself to stay in the room again, Olivia checked out. The innkeeper was still there, her smile just as tight and unsettling as before. Olivia didn't speak, just handed over the key and left. But as she glanced back at the hotel one last time, she noticed something strange. The mirror that had been hanging above the dresser in room 307 was gone. The space where it had once been was now bare. But the most disturbing part, in the reflection of the inn's front windows, Olivia could have sworn she saw the woman in the black gown staring back at her. Olivia never returned to the Amberstone Inn. No one ever mentioned the mirror again. But sometimes late at night, when she's alone, she can still hear the faint whisper in her mind. Olivia